It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Hey guys, welcome back to the garage. I like to take this time and say I should really start calling this channel Welcome to the Shit Show, because you'll see today, oh man. So everything was going good. We were fitting the headers on and got the intake and got the engine all buttoned up, and then I was going, and then you'll see, boom, dang head stud broken in the block or in the head. When I checked the heads, I thought I had checked them all. I guess not. So as you'll see, I went to drill it out and use the restrictor or the bolt taker, whatever tool it's called, and I accidentally snapped in there. So it's actually cheaper to go buy another head for 40 bucks from the junkyard than it is to probably take this to the machinist and get it fixed. Just the tool I snapped was 20 bucks. So what I'm gonna do is remove the heads, go get a spare head and fix it, and then just replace it. But I do have like spare 706 heads from off these other engines, which are actually the newer design than these old 5.3 heads. So I might switch to 706 heads, but I like to take it now and say, even when stuff's going good, stuff's gonna go bad. So I guess we'll start taking the head apart and the intake and swapping the head. Sucks, but you live and you learn, I guess. So this is a couple days after I made that last intro. As you can see, I got the headers on. I changed the heads, and when they were off, I went and cleaned up the engine bay, primered it, even though the body looks like complete garbage. But you know what? People are going to see the engine more than anything. So I changed the heads out. I got the intakes mounted up, and today we're going to actually work on the fuel system. So as before, I have 20 an, or not 20 an, 6 an, 20 feet of it. It's vibrant. It's that nylon stuff. It's really nice to use. And then I'm running these push lock EFI from Performance World. And then I'm going to run some 45s. And then if you remember, I have this fuel cell. Don't mind the seats. They're my brother's for his car. But because I got the single pump in it, I'm gonna, so inlet, outlet, then I gotta put, these are rollover vents on both sides, but I'm gonna just plug one side and then run a vent off it, so it's good to go. But yeah, the goal is to run it down along here, put a bracket here, and then run it along the frame rail and back up. So we'll get to that. And also this pump, if this pump isn't quite big enough, because it says it's good for 800 horse EFI, but I can always get the bracket, stick it in here, and then just that they come through here. So, but yeah, we'll get to plumbing it up and going from there, I guess. So I got my fuel line routed. I'll just show you how I routed this. So I did those EFI fittings, a 45, 45. I don't know if you can see that. It wraps around the back of the engine block, which then I mounted with these P-clips. Then it goes down, and then I put this little bit of rubber just in case it rubs. But anyway, I'll probably be putting some heat wrap from like heat shield and stuff. And then it goes underneath the body, up the frame, and then here where I got these P-clips, these billet ones, they're gonna hold, and then it routes here. 20 feet was about 3 feet too short of what I needed, but I'll get underneath and I'll show you how I routed it. So it comes off the engine. I still got to cut the zip ties. Then I like P-clamped them all. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a little dark under here. Then I made sure it stayed away from that. P-clamped, and then underneath here, I put my filter. So it's just hidden, it won't get in the way, and then it P-clamps up. So yeah, I was about 4 feet short of, or about 2 feet short of the tank with the 20 feet of hose, but I had some spare what's called silver hose around, so I just used that. It's okay anyway because I'll probably be covering it with this stuff. It's like this really good Kevlar heat shrink, or not heat shrink, but Kevlar cover, which stays away from heat, keeps heat away. And yeah, so I'll probably just run that probably down the tank up to here, so abrasion and stuff from the road, and then probably behind the engine stuff. So thanks for watching. That's me pretty much doing my fuel cell. And yeah, hopefully in the next month, hopefully I get to fire up the engine and maybe see the truck running on the street. So catch you later on the next video.